So we decided to sell our old house, the Wellingtons, and we got a few estate agents in to value the property. And we met Romans. They were very professional. They obviously had a lot of experience and knew what they were doing. Our house was quite a unique house, so you couldn't really compare it to any other house on the market. And they valued it quite correctly, in our opinion. And they were extremely affable, very friendly. We knew from that meeting we were going to get a good service from Romans. Once we'd had the valuation done, we were advised that an open house would be a good idea, and that entails opening your house up for an hour or so to anybody who's interested in a house in that price bracket. And we found that that actually led to a lot more interest in the property. With regard to the marketing side of selling the house, we were very, very impressed with Romans. Not only did they come round and take photos of the interior of the house, but they also sent round an aerial photographer, and there were some beautiful photos taken of the gardens and the paddock and everything else. We're quite convinced that as a result of these photos, we got a full asking price offer relatively quickly. Whenever I had any queries about the house sale or was trying to get an update on anything, the whole of the Wokingham team were fantastic. It was never too much for them to stop and help me. So we sold the house through Romans and we decided that we'd rent a property for a year. And obviously a natural step was to go back to Romans Lettings and see if they had anything on the market that was appropriate. And they had a property that had just come onto the market in the town centre where we wanted to be, and we were the first through the door to have a look and took it there and then. Once we'd decided to take the property on, we were again very impressed with the service with regard to how quickly Romans got all the paperwork into order for us. It was all done within a week, and all the credit references and everything else came back very, very quickly. Whilst in the rented house, we decided that we'd buy another property to renovate, and it just so happened that the one we chose was being marketed by Romans again. So we used all their purchasing facilities, and we were given a move manager, Natalie Boyd, who was fantastic. The conveyancing team, which are appointed by Romans, were so helpful. Every time I rang, they returned my calls. And as I say, the whole process was smooth, quick and easy. It's been an absolute pleasure to do business with Romans. Having used so many of the services which they provide over the last few months, I would not hesitate to recommend them to anybody.